Hi there viewers, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Euni and with me here is Lily.
Hello.
Okay, I am happy that you are joining us. So today we're just coming from the gym, please so don't mind us. And that brings us to our topic, which we'll be looking into fitness and public speaking and leadership. So please join us and feel free to comment, like, and subscribe.
Grab some popcorn.
That's right. Okay, so Lily, please just tell our viewers more about yourself.
Okay, so hello viewers, my name is Lily. Some of you might know me as Miss Ilotu or Mrs. Ilotu. Yes, times have changed.
Gone girl.
Gone girl. And I'm a business owner. I am in the fitness industry. I'm in the beauty and health industry. I've also entered the public speaking industry unofficially, and I'm also a mentor. So yeah.
Thank you so much for that sweet introduction, Lily. About me, like I mentioned earlier, my name is Euni. I'm passionate about fitness, and that's why you see me with Lily here. She's a fitness coach. I'm not sure if she mentioned that, but yes. And I'm also into public speaking, and I'm now pulling in Lily. And not to forget, Lily is my mentor also, and yeah. Okay, so Lily, please, I would like you to just tell me. Okay, tell me. So, what is one lesson, or what one lesson from fitness that applies directly to public speaking and leadership?
Wow. Okay. One lesson that applies to fitness and public speaking. So I would say showing up, definitely showing up and being purposeful. So starting with showing up, like, because I do Zumba to be more specific, also other styles of fitness, but the Zumba is what I can think of right now, where I need to show up and create an atmosphere for people to come and enjoy. So when the clients already walk in, they walk in with music playing. They walk in seeing the equipment ready. They walk in seeing me with the microphone. They're ready. So just that readiness, it's a principle I carry across everywhere. So even if I have exhibitions with the cosmetic company that I run, Ilotu, it's the same thing. When the moment the gates open, people need to walk into a space that is ready to receive them. So they can smell the products, they can see the products, they see beautiful girls, not like with all the sweat right now, but everybody with their makeup, the hair, just a space where they can say, this is where I need to be. So the moment you've created that atmosphere, whether it's in the gym or in our manufacturing department, it helps you now lead, because like that you've gone before everybody. When you're leading, no one should ever be behind you. It's either beside you or, not should ever be in front of you. But you are always ahead or next to, They should always find you ready to do the next thing, because you have people looking up to you and they're ready to just hear from you and just experience what it is that you're ready to offer. Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of showing up, you've just reminded me of a friend who always tell me, no, Eunike, I want to join public speaking because I'm a part of a Toastmaster club. I want to join a Toastmasters club, but they never show up, They're always home, and after a meeting, you'll be told, no, I will join you next time, but the thing is, they never show up. And the secret is that if you don't show up, nothing will change. The same everywhere, the same as in fitness. If you don't go to the gym or you don't go to a boot camp to actually do something, you won't see the results.
Exactly.
Yes.
So when you say they don't show up, are you talking about the people who are speaking that are not showing up?
No, I mean, like, let me say you want to work on your communication skills, right? And there is a place for that, right? All you do is that you saying you will go there, right? But you actually never make a decision to actually move your body out of
Yeah.
your house and go to the place where you need to actually practice so that you can work on your communication skills.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, I
yes.
see what you
And
mean.
it's the same as, yes, I want to work on my body in terms of fitness now, but you never go to the gym or you never go to the boot camp. You're always home. Every evening you are eating your popcorns, you're eating your fries, but you never actually show up at the gym.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's true. And I remember actually addressing this at an event that I spoke at once. I was calling out the business owners. I really was, because it's not fair to us to actually show up. And so it's very disrespectful, because now you have all these fly-by-night trainers. Let me just say a trainer now. Just because you now lost weight, now you think, oh, let me take up fitness as a career and start charging people for personal training. But you've not done the research, you don't understand how the human body works, nutrition, all these things, and then you want to charge the same thing or charge more. Okay, fine, you started your boot camp, but now you don't keep showing up to your boot camp. Sometimes you're canceling your class, sometimes your clients get injuries and you don't even know how to accommodate them. And I've had people who I now work with, but in the beginning, I really had to make them trust me, because they have such a history of dealing with the fake ones. Yes. So they were kind of expecting me to give them that same delivery of maybe just canceling or doing this and doing that. And I had to show them that no, people like us actually exist.
Yes,
who invest in the thing. So showing up is really important. Otherwise, people will categorize you, and people are talking. They really talk. They'll either label you as that one who doesn't know what she's doing, or wow, yeah, I know that one can have her money any day.
Yeah, or even a scammer or robot, because you're making people pay, right? There are people are paying their money. People are showing up at your boot camp, but you're actually not showing up. You are the leader. You put yourself in that place of being a leader, but you don't show up so that you can deliver to your people, so that they can have the results they are looking for. So now my next question will be like, so as a leader now, what can you do to show up for your people, depending on whatever area you find yourself in, either in fitness now that we're looking into, or leadership itself? Like, how do you show up for your people? How do you show that, yes, I am the leader here?
Okay. So you show up by enjoying what you do. That's the first one. I feel like one of the most common comments that I hear people say about me is that when you're up there, you are having fun.
You are passionate about what you do.
Yeah. And it really just showed me that it's important. People can see if you enjoy what you're doing. So even now this video, like, they can pick up the body language. Like, is Unica feeling awkward? She's scared of Lily. She's scared of the camera. Like, people are very sensitive to these things. They really are. And sometimes we feel, let me just show up. People can tell, even if they might not know what it is. They'll at least be able to say something doesn't feel right, so I'm not gonna come back. I won't call her back.
That's right.
So it's very important to really, whatever it is that you're in, make sure you love it. Make sure it really is something that I can do in my sleep. I just now need to master the skills around it so that I can become so comfortable doing it and just have fun. There are times where when I go to the gym, to get there, I really didn't want to wake up sometimes. But as soon as the music starts and we are halfway through that warm-up song, I'm just so happy to be there. It's just so therapeutic to me, and I'm able to finish the routine. Everybody's happy, and we all go back home and sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I can relate. When you're doing something you're so passionate about, it drags you even out of your bed, even if you don't feel like you. Of course, you maybe drag yourself, but when you get there to do the actual thing, it becomes so natural. And you can just see yourself that you are not even like forcing things. You are not being forced. Even if you are working to actually get money, it doesn't feel like you are working.
It doesn't. I mean, sometimes my husband is like, you work hard in a very funny way. Like, I'll maybe have nothing to do the whole day from morning until 4 p.m. I go do Zumba for like an hour and a half. then come back home. That's all I did on Monday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, I'm probably just at home waiting for Wednesday, which will be the repeat of Monday.
Uh-huh.
But then the invoice that I send to the client at the end of the month, it's like, it's somebody's salary that's been working Sunday to Sunday. You know, so really just, you don't feel it. You eventually get to a point where you're even able to place yourself in spaces where people deserve your time.
Yes.
They are willing to pay for it, and then you're able to live off it and find a balance at the end of the day. So that's part of what also makes it easier for you to wake up and show up again, because you've also managed to balance, like, how do I make time for me so that I'm able to lead tomorrow?
Yes.
Because if you're never having me time, it's going to be very hard for you to always stay ahead, because there's not enough room for you to even know how to accommodate people.
That's
and
right.
on what level and with what tools.
And that kind of flexibility requires self-discipline.
Yeah.
Okay, what can you say about self-discipline in fitness and in leadership, also in public speaking? Because I, as someone who is into public speaking training, sometimes don't really feel like showing up. Like we're talking about showing up earlier. And again, if I don't show up, I won't get my speeches done. I won't change. I won't, even in fitness. Discipline is very important, because again, if I just say, let me just eat whatever I want, sweets, 10 pack of sweets, no lunch, no dinner, nothing, and I can choose, I'm not going to bootcamp this whole week. I just don't feel like going. So what can you say about discipline?
I mean, that happens to a lot of people. I mean, it's very normal. But it should not be glorified, you know. So what helps me stay disciplined is, number one, understanding how much energy is required of me to do the next thing. I mean, sometimes I just really want to do whatever I want to do, but then it's gonna mess with my fitness levels. It's gonna mess with my energy levels. It's gonna mess with my mood. So if I have to look at what it is, what kind of calling I have in front of me, and what kind of character it needs me to have to be able to be successful in that area. So I have to look at that, like, okay, I think fitness is the easiest one. So I'm in a space that has to welcome people. I'm in a space considered wellness. So I also need to look well. I need to look, I can't rock up in there and I look like, she's stuck in the sewage. You know, you need to look like what people are trying to push for, what they're paying for. Like, no, I want to come there because I'm not saying she's perfect, but I can see that she's found a way to maintain her hair, or she's found a way to still glow, even though I can see maybe she might be battling acne or this and that. There's still a way people can see that, okay, I can see there's an issue here, but I can see how she's handling it well. So being intentional about wanting to feel good, being intentional about also wanting to be the first point of contact. That's why in business, in a lot of people's visions and missions, they write, you want to be the leading what. You can only be the leading what if you are actually doing your best.
That's right.
Do your best, show up, and understanding that certain callings require sacrifice. Certain callings require unique rules and unique everything to be able to maintain and go to the top. Just because you're a trainer, I know people who are trainers, professional trainers, but they still go out every other day. They are smoking, they are drinking, they love their energy drinks, and I wonder what in the world. So even though you found a way to still show up on Monday for your client, we both know you could do better
definitely.
if you had more sleep time, less excessive substance abuse. Let's just be real, like there's just a lot of science behind a lot of these things. So it's really just like that. So knowing that I'm doing something that could potentially compromise my output, it disturbs my brain. I can't.
True.
I really can't.
And I like how you've also included that most of things require sacrifice, because if you are the kind of business you are in, or you are in the area you are in, you are the first you
You
be
are the
there.
advert.
You are the advert. You are the
advert.
market. People look at you, they like, no, oh yes. They will really look at how you carry yourself. Because if you are my coach or my personal trainer, and I can see when I'm coming to the gym or the boot camp, I can just see that, hi, this coach look tired, look like maybe he's hungry or hangover. You see? No,
Yeah.
so it's really important how you also carry yourself. No? And now also thinking of your actions affect your following action or your next action, like you mentioned earlier. So for example, if you know you have to wake up tomorrow morning to go give a presentation or speech, you have to make sure that you rested well. You have to make sure you prepared, of course. You have to make sure that everything is on point, because you don't want to go there tomorrow and people don't even know what is happening. People don't even know. You will demotivate people.
And then also life also happens. So preparation, ideally, it also helps you without knowing it. It helps you also prepare for when things go wrong.
That's right.
So because you've prepared like a nice box for tomorrow's event. And let's say we're not at the event the next day and I don't know, the slides are not working. But because you know your topic, you're passionate, you're able to improvise like this.
Yes.
So preparation helps you to improvise like this.
It indeed does.
It helps you.
So at Toastmasters, because I'm part of a Toastmasters club, like I mentioned earlier, we have speeches called the unprepared speeches. So what the unprepared speeches do is you go in front unprepared, 2 minutes, and then you're given a topic you are not aware of, and then you just say something, anything. So what that do to you is that it puts you in a position to be able to be ready every time, even though you are not prepared. So for example, you're working on a big project and then your colleague maybe couldn't make it that day, and it was just the two of you. You will still be able to deliver that presentation at a level where the other person was able to, although you are not ready. So that's how it does. So of course life happens, and sometimes maybe you're not ready, but one thing is that you should always be ready for anything and everything.
No, it's true. I used to be part of Scouts, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, and our motto was be prepared. Short and sweet.
Nice one.
Motto for life: be prepared. So everyone that knows Lily, I always have plan A to Z. Like, even if I'm only required, I was invited to do something just for 2 minutes, trust me, I will come with everything. I mean, we're having an exhibition right now, and usually when we have exhibitions, I don't know, I think I've really just either gone through the worst or I'm trying to avoid going through the worst. I don't know which one it is, but I will bring everything. The car will be full
of everything.
We're indoors, but there will be a gazebo in the boot, just in case. In case. This is everything. Be prepared. I will cook, put buckies for the staff. Like, I don't want anyone hungry. I just don't want excuses. Oh, you're hungry? Here, I packed an apple. Oh, not the apple. Okay, yes, an orange. Not an orange. Okay, then here's sugar something.
But that's a good one.
No excuses. There's none. I do my best to leave room for as little to no excuses as possible, because excuses are the first step to just being destroyed. The moment you do that, step 1, and then step 2, next thing you know, you have a habit of procrastination, and then you just never got to do anything.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's really
I know you'll never catch me slipping. Let me tell you one thing about me. You will not catch me slipping. I am on standby.
I understand. I'm also like that, but I never thought of it like that. So when I'm going anyway, even today when I went to the gym, I have my bag fully packed of everything.
Your bag is heavier than mine. I never thought anyone's bag is heavier than mine.
Everything is in there. I'm telling you, everything, because you just don't know what will happen next second.
Thank you. My husband is like, I am carrying diamonds in his bag. Because his bag is the same size, but you can carry it. My bag is like you. I said, no, I have my pluggies, then I have the heel in case I'm called for a meeting, and then I have my techies. He's just like, okay. Yeah.
Yes, and that really takes us back to even in terms of leadership. Because as a leader, let me say you are maybe working with a team, you should always be prepare your people. Don't always just rely on Lily to be the one to do this.
Yes.
Lily is always the one doing A. Lily do A. Lily do A. Because when tomorrow Lily is not there, it will be like it's empty. Something is going to be stuck. Things are not going to move. So it's everywhere. Actually, it's really everywhere, and it can be anything. And again, even in fitness, maybe you're in the gym, you can realize that maybe your knee that day is not functioning properly or anything. Literally, you should be able to see what other tool you can use or what other what else you can work. Yes, what else can you do? You can't use that as an excuse that my knee is not fine, I'm just going to be home this whole week. No, find something, do something.
No, it's true. And with what you just said now, you're basically implying to do research. Like, just educate yourself. I think the problem is a lot of people, they don't educate themselves on everything. And it does require you to be a curious bunny. I won't lie. Some of us just naturally like testing out things.
Different things.
Like
that's why we are
today
so
we
many
just had to come do Zumba, but we ended up doing a step class also. Like,
it was fun.
It was fun, even though we looked terrible, but it was fun. Point is, we know something about steps, and that knowledge will still, it'll be relevant at some other point in our life. So same with the leadership part now. When you educate yourself on what you're doing, you might not know all the answers, but at least you still know who to hire.
That's right.
Who's going to come with that. So even though I'm not an expert in your department, that's why I put you there. But I still know what the outcome should still be.
Yes.
So I might not know what you're doing in the back, but what I'm seeing being done at the front, I know you're not doing something right. But I'm only able to do that if I'm well informed on what the outside should look like, to be able to know how to hold you accountable at the back. So really educate yourself. Otherwise, people will play with you. You are there thinking you are leading the ship. People are plotting against you. They will steal your things. They will lie to you. They will trick you. You know, like those bush mechanics. I just had a bad experience this week. Really bad experience. But they will do that. But if I knew what I needed to know, they would not have done that to me.
Indeed, true.
So
very true. Because just be curious, really, like what Lily said. Because if you be the kind of person who hears something trending and you're just like, I'm not participating, or I don't care about it, or it doesn't bother me, it has nothing to do with me. Idea, you wake up one day and everyone moved out of the country and it's only you gone. And you wonder how, why, or how. You will learn that day. Be really open-minded. That's one thing. You don't need to be clueless about everything and anything. Anything that is trending, search it out for your own information.
For your own safety.
For your own safety.
Don't be left behind.
Don't be left behind, honestly. Because we are living in a world that is too fast in terms of in almost all areas. But let me just ask you, how many of you when you hear something new, like you search it up just for your own information, not for anybody? Like, do you search it up? Do you ask a friend what is it about, or you just go like whatever whatever? So please just be that. And also be curious again. Be curious and just be curious, really. Okay, so this is the end of our part A, the first part. We are so excited that you've joined us and that you've watched us till this far. Please like, subscribe, and please leave us a comment. And again, please just be curious. Until next time. Bye.